Hey everyone, welcome back to English Without Effort. I'm David.
And I'm Alice. Today we have a really good one. Two words that look almost the same but mean totally different things.
Yeah, we're talking about look up and look for. Two very common phrasal verbs.
And if you've ever mixed them up, don't worry, we did too, honestly.
Haha, I still mix them up sometimes. Okay, so let's just dive in.
Yes, so David, let's start simple. What does look for mean?
Okay, so look for means you want to find something. You are searching. You don't have it yet.
Right, like I'm looking for my keys. I don't have them, I'm searching.
Exactly. Or I'm looking for a good restaurant near here. I want to find one.
Simple and look up?
So look up is different. You use it when you want to find information, usually in a book, on your phone, or on the internet.
Oh, yeah, like I looked up the word in the dictionary.
Yes. Or let me look up the train schedule. You're checking for specific information.
So, look for is about finding a thing or a person, and look up is about finding information.
That's a great way to say it, Alice. We usually say look for when we're searching for something physical or something we don't have.
And we usually say look up when we're checking facts, meanings, or details, like on Google.
Okay, so let me give you a little story. Yesterday morning, I woke up late.
Oh no, haha.
I know. So I was looking for my phone everywhere. On the bed, under the pillow, on the floor,
Haha, classic. Where was it?
in the kitchen, next to the coffee machine. I have no idea how it got there.
Ha ha ha. Okay, so you were looking for your phone.
Yes, and then when I finally found it, I looked up the bus times because I was late.
Oh, perfect. So first you looked for the phone. You were searching for it. Then you looked up the bus times. You checked the information.
Exactly. Two different situations, two different phrasal verbs.
Okay, I have a story too. So last week I was at a new cafe.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
It's called Blue Cup. Anyway, I was looking for a table. The place was really busy.
Ugh, I hate that when there are no seats.
I know. So I was walking around looking for a seat. And then a nice woman said, "There's one in the back."
Oh, good. Happy ending.
Yes, and then I sat down and I looked up the menu on my phone because it was a QR code menu.
Oh, those QR code menus. I look up everything on those now.
Right? So again, looking for a seat, looking up the menu to two different things.
You know, I think a lot of learners get confused because both phrases have the word look in them.
Yeah, totally. But the second word changes everything.
Right. For means you want to find it. Up means you want to check information.
Okay, let's try some more examples. Let's do a little game.
Oh, I love a game. What are we doing?
I'll say a situation and you say which one, look up or look for. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, you don't know what the word curious means. What do?
I look it up. I look up the meaning.
Yes, good. Okay, next one, you lost your jacket at the gym.
Oh no, I look for my jacket. I search everywhere.
Perfect. Okay, one more, you want to know the weather for tomorrow.
Hmm. I look up the weather. On my phone, maybe.
Yes, exactly. And one more, you want a new job.
Oh, I'm looking for a new job.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, you're searching for a job. You don't have one yet. Well, I mean, you do have a job.
I do. This podcast is my job.
Okay, good, because I need a co host.
Haha. Okay, let me try one on you.
Ooh, okay.
You're at the airport. You need to know your gate number. What do you do?
I look up my gate number on the screen or on my phone.
Yes. And now you're at the airport and you can't find your passport.
Oh no, I'm looking for my passport in my bag, in my jacket. Oh, this is stressful just thinking about it.
Haha, I know. That's the worst feeling.
Okay, so we usually say look up when you need information, like a word, a time, a place.
And we usually say look for when you're trying to find something a person, an object, a job, a seat.
Let's talk about using these with technology, because I think this is really interesting.
Oh, yes, because we use both of these with our phones and with AI now.
Right. So if I ask my phone's assistant, like Siri or Google, I might say, look up the nearest pharmacy.
Yes, that's very natural. Look up the nearest pharmacy means find me the information, the address, the hours.
But I wouldn't say to my phone, look for the nearest pharmacy. Well, actually, you could, but it sounds a little different.
Yeah, look up sounds more natural with technology. Look up a recipe. Look up a song. Look up directions.
Right. And look for sounds more natural when you're physically searching. Like, I'm looking for the pharmacy. I'm walking around trying to find it.
Oh, that's a really good point. Like, I'm looking for the bathroom. You're walking around the restaurant.
Haha, yes, very important sentence to know.
Very important. Okay, let me think of a real situation. So, last month I went to a new city.
Oh, where did you go?
I went to Porto in Portugal. Beautiful city.
Oh, wow, I love Porto.
So, I arrived at the hotel and I looked up things to do on my phone museums, restaurants, that kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. You look up places before you go.
And then the next day, I was walking around and I was looking for a specific bookshop. I had the name, but I couldn't find the street.
So you looked up the address?
Exactly. I looked up the address on Google Maps and then I found it. I was looking for it for like 20 minutes.
Haha, so you looked it up and then you found what you were looking for.
Yes, both in one story.
I love it. Okay, I want to talk about something. Can you use look up for a person?
Oh, good question. Yes, you can, but it means something specific.
Right, like look up an old friend. That means you find their contact information and get in touch.
Yes. I looked up my old teacher on social media. That means I searched for information about them online.
But I'm looking for my friend means you're physically trying to find them, like at a concert or a big event.
Exactly. I'm looking for Maria. Have you seen her? That's a physical search.
Okay, this is getting clearer and clearer.
Let's try a little role play. I'll be a tourist and you be my friend, helping me.
Ooh, okay, I love a role play.
Okay, so, hey Alice, I'm looking for a good place to eat. Do you know any?
I'm not sure. Let me look up some restaurants near here.
Oh, great, thank you.
Okay, I looked up a few places. There's a nice Italian one 2 streets away.
Perfect. And, what time does it close? Do you know?
1 second. Let me look up the hours. Okay, it closes at 10.
Wonderful. Okay, end of role play.
Haha, good. So, in that little conversation, looking for a place to eat, searching for a restaurant, and look up the hours, checking the information.
Yeah, and it felt really natural, right? That's the kind of conversation you have every day.
Totally. Okay, let's do one more role play. This time I'll be the tourist.
Okay, go for it.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the train station. Is it near here?
I think so. Actually, let me look it up on my phone to make sure.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, I looked it up. It's about 5 minutes that way.
Perfect, thank you.
End scene. Haha.
Ha ha ha, great. So again, looking for the train station, you want to find it. Look it up. Check the information.
And notice something. You can say look it up with the pronoun in the middle. Look it up. Look them up. Look her up.
Oh, right. That's a good grammar point. The pronoun goes in the middle.
Yes, so look up the word or look the word up. Both are fine. But look it up. The pronoun must go in the middle.
Not look up it. That sounds wrong.
Right, exactly. Look up it. No. Look it up. Yes.
Okay, I want to go back to some everyday examples because I think repetition really helps.
Yes, let's do it. I'll start. Every morning I look up the news on my phone.
And I'm always looking for my glasses in the morning, every single day.
Haha, every day?
Every single day. I have no idea where they go.
Okay, when I cook, I always look up the recipe online.
And when I go to a new city, I look for a local market. I love markets.
Oh, me too. And at the market, I look up prices on my phone to see if something is a good deal.
Haha, that's so smart. And sometimes I'm looking for a specific ingredient, like a special spice.
Right. And if you don't know the English word for it, you look it up in a translation app.
Yes, perfect. Okay, I think we've covered a lot today.
We have. Let's do a quick summary before we go.
Okay, so look for means you're searching for something. A thing, a person, a place, a job.
And look up means you're finding information in a dictionary, on the internet, on your phone.
We usually say look for when you don't have something and you want to find it.
And we usually say look up when you want to check or find specific information.
And remember, look it up, not look up it. The pronoun goes in the middle.
Exactly. Okay, so my challenge for you this week, try to use both of these before the next episode.
Yes, tell a friend, I'm looking for a good movie to watch. And then say, let me look up some reviews.
2 sentences, 2 phrasal verbs, perfect practice.
And next time, we're going to talk about another pair that confuses a lot of people.
We are. I think you're going to like it. It's a good one.
Ooh, I'm already curious.
Haha, you'll have to wait and see. Okay, everyone, that's it for today.
Thanks so much for listening, keep learning, and remember, English without effort.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.